Today we have this 1926 Corona 4 antique portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use all the functions and make sure they all work. The reason why this is named Corona 4 is because it has 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of keys. The margins are located here behind the carriage on each side there, and you just push them in and they move like that on each side, and this is where the carriage will stop on each side. Got to make sure they're set after this paper finger and before this one so you don't type over them when you're typing. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single space, but if you want double, this switch right here moves down and it'll skip 2 when you hit that line space. We're gonna keep it on single for now. So we're gonna figure out how to move that back up. There it is. And we'll go back to the next line and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. I'll switch from black to red. There is a lever right here next to the spool, and you just switch it to the right and it'll start hitting the bottom portion of the ribbon. Very nice typing machine. Feels like an antique typewriter when you type on it, and the print looks really nice too. Types beautifully. Almost 100 years old. Very rare to find one in this good of condition. To pull the paper out easy, there's a switch behind the carriage here. You just flip that forward on the right side. You can see it right here. Just flip that forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip it back into the back position before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. It's got a backspace on the right side here. Works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear it, you just hit the shift button again. Got a margin release on the top right here. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that will lock your keys so you can't hit the platen and print. But if you hit that margin release, then it will allow you to type all the way past that margin and finish the word that you were typing. Got a carriage release on the back of each knob here. Allows you to control the carriage freely. And it's got these paper holder tray, this paper tray fingers. So when you load the paper sits upright. Here's your other carriage release on this side, allowing you to control the carriage freely. We're going to put those back down. And the ribbon direction is determined by these holders on each side. So if you push it back, it'll pull to the right, which is what we want because all the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it needs to be pulling to the right. And if you switch that, it'll start pulling to the left. We're going to keep it pulling to the right for now. And that is about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.